Hello everybody, Colton R here, and welcome back to more College Football 26. In the last episode, we defeated Penn State at home handedly in that big old game of the century. And now we are still the number one team in the country, and it's great. I'm happy about that. It is amazing. And now, in this episode, we are about to take on the Purdue Boilermakers at Purdue. And I'm going to beat these guys because I will. And I'm definitely going to try and, make this a blowout. So, yeah. So, let's play. Let's play against Purdue.
When you have number one beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Alright, looks like we won the toss and deferred. And here we go.
So Purdue's offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But
all
here's the
right,
thing.
let's see.
This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game.
Might as well go cover
he's at
4.
right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback.
That was
and
pretty
make
cool.
him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Oh, he fumbled again. They still haven't recovered.
Magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for room. It's McCovey. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So
there's Jeremiah Smith.
First look at them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority.
He's going to take a shot.
Oh,
overthrow.
overthrew.
Incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. Oh, he's got some space. Really good.
And first down.
They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Okay. So it seems they're going to definitely be covering Jeremiah Smith. That's fine. We can run the football.
From the high school recruiting ranks, big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams.
Yeah, we're going for it.
Right in.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. The Buckeyes
First down.
pass the sticks.
First down.
Huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. To the air, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. He makes a catch.
And that's a catch by Carnell Tate. First down.
And it's 1st and goal from the 7.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
And Jeremiah Smith, touchdown.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point.
Extra point is good.
To start this one. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a crease to the left. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Incomplete.
Could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. A huge play, and they get all the way to the 45-yard line. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State. Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic.
Oh, crap.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, we know these are slim conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's McCoby. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Motion from the back. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's McCoby. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Here's the pressure.
Oh, my God.
Across the 25. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space.
There we go.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights.
Excuse me.
But this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
All right, end of the first.
Guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Under fire.
Oh, almost picked off.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
All right.
Now looks as if
They're going to go for the field goal attempt.
Try. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the
blocked.
Blocked the kick.
You never know how weather affects the kick, and the rain's coming down, obviously, but the field goal unit does a great job getting penetration.
That was amazing.
Back deep in the backfield and then blocking the kick for the big momentum shift.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Tate.
All right, first down.
Pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the rep.
There he goes.
They just left him wide open.
And he just
and there's no stopping him. Touchdown, Jeremiah Smith.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so
Extra
quick,
point's good.
so explosive. They can put small drives together.
It's now 14-0 Ohio State over Purdue.
Top 10 offense.
And touchback.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit.
Oh, boy.
And the returner is stopped. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
Are they serious? They're going man again?
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Shoots it to the left.
Okay, they somehow got lucky on that
If you're
one.
going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Because Jeremiah Smith would have burnt those guys. Seriously. If there was not another guy on Jeremiah, Jeremiah would have burnt the Purdue defense.
They'll run it to the
I didn't mean to. Well, I was supposed to throw it on that RPO, but that's fine.
defenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down.
We'll throw it to the tight end.
Finds his big tight end.
That's a completion.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities.
And Jeremiah Smith's over 100 yards receiving today.
Continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's
good.
in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Sends it back in motion. They just keep firing.
Taking the shot.
A shot toward the end
And that's a
zone.
touchdown.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical
point is good.
standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
And that's a sack.
Get him at the 15. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man,
And there we go, 2-minute timeout.
Use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoby. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Boilermakers.
Oh wow, Purdue's running down the clock, so we don't have enough time to score. They left us plenty of time to score.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And as he throws, just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I like how the marching bands are now playing Phantom of the Opera, so you can try and be a little intimidating. But it's not. It's not really intimidating for me. It's pretty easy.
Wants to throw on first down. Dances away.
Jeremiah.
Take a shot.
Oh, so close.
Broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're
picked
feeling
the wrong
rhythm,
play.
you're feeling yourself, you
Let's
just
audible.
taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of
Whoa,
balls
that was a
complete, especially
bad play. You need to call a timeout.
And they got him at the 29. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
On the move,
And touchdown, Carnell Tate.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about going on the road and making making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Purdue, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Back to pass. Using the quick game. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Incomplete.
Swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Lofts one deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Oh well.
Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime
Still
update.
leading by a lot.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments
Audible,
at halftime as they try to
Jeremiah.
build on this lead here in the third.
Do a... Let's go fade.
He wants to change this route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Reels it in down the left side.
That was a good hot route.
He ran out of bounds and he has the first down. Man coverage is a bad idea against this guy. The Buckeyes always seem to have somebody that you can't handle one-on-one. Remember that great game Joey Galloway had against Michigan State in '93?
Joey Galloway, one of the most overrated Ohio State receivers that I've ever seen. It's personally ever worked with. But no, just speed, just big guys, great offensive, designed around guys that are game breakers out wide that really stretch the heck out of your defense.
The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Touchdown.
Ohio State. Fitted in the window.
That was easy.
This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now
we almost
like, oh, you're running that?
blew the
that's
extra
easy.
point.
I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Finds his man down the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped.
All right.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Dropping back, it's Sayin.
They got
Sends it down
double
field.
teamed on
It's caught.
Jeremiah, so you throw it to Carnell Tate.
They get it to the 32.
If they're double teaming Smith, throw it to Tate.
They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And there's Brandon Innes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel.
Oh, that you can't do that. You cannot do that, sir.
Absolutely no answer for it. Just
Personal foul,
down their throats.
roughing the kicker,
Step ahead, understanding what he's saying,
defense.
and just destroying this defense.
And we're going to accept the
So the
penalty.
decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit
And we're gonna
back to
squib
work,
kick it
and
this
they
time.
have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Purdue really tried to block a field goal and end up hurting my kicker. That's not nice.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game.
Incomplete.
The defense knows it. It's going to be really hard hard for this quarterback now.
Man, this is a brutal beatdown of Purdue since 2013, whenever Meyer put 56 points on these guys.
He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air, it's Sayin. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it on the left. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you...
Oh, that's going to be a close one.
And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
That one was
letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like,
a little bit overthrown.
Really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Unloads to the wide.
Whoa.
Complete downfield. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake.
Oh, I'm getting sacked.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone.
And that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's McCovey. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they...
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Steps away to find some room. And some room to work. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And we'll end the quarter like that.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
I don't know how Michigan is fourth. That is disgusting.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
That means right now they're like second place in the Big Ten, which is not good. Which means we could have an Ohio State Michigan Big Ten championship, possibly. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to play Michigan twice, although it would give us 2 wins against Michigan. And I just threw an absolute dime to Carnell Tate, and that's a touchdown.
This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas.
Ooh, that was a big hit.
Just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Hey, man, you want to make a statement defensively, make hits like that. You're going to start having these receivers think twice about running these routes. This defense came to play, and they are laying the wood.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They punted away on 4th down. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
Okay, we gotta hurry. We're about to
find an answer.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their
We
will.
almost got penalized for delay of game.
After the 3-yard
But thankfully,
pickup, they come to the line,
we didn't get
2nd and 7.
penalized.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs. And he gets
Yeah, I think it's time we just run the clock down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense.
And there we are, 2-minute timeout.
And then running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
On the ground, it's Peoples. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm.
Oh, what?
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it.
And that is picked by Hartford.
Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
One more play to pad the stats. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Flushed out of the pocket. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every
And Jeremiah Smith, player of the game.
Staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like, when you look that good coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right. So Julian Sayin, 22 for 33, 507 passing yards, 8 touchdowns, 1 interception. Pretty good. Not a whole lot of rushing stats. And then Jeremiah Smith, 13 receptions, 289 yards, 5 touchdowns. Carnell Tate, 6 receptions, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. Max Clare, 2 receptions, 19 yards. Brandon Ennis, 1 reception, 32 yards, 1 touchdown. So yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. And Jeremiah Smith has set the single season receiving touchdowns record. Nice. Jeremiah Smith has set the Big Ten single season receiving touchdowns record. Nice. Cool. 2 new records broken. And we move to 9-0 overall, 6-0 in the Big Ten. Awesome. Now advance to the next week. Edric Houston, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. Nice. Jeremiah Smith, Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. And he's the National Offensive Player of the Week. Yes. Oh, we play a ranked UCLA team. Great. Ooh, Kentucky destroyed Florida. Well, we won't be seeing Florida in the playoffs anytime soon. So let's take a look at this college football playoff top 25 right now. So we're number 1, Georgia's 2nd, Miami 3rd, Texas Tech moves up to 4th, Duke moves up to 5th, and Michigan played nobody and slips down to 6th. Haha. Penn State's 7th, Clemson 8th, South Carolina 9th, and Oregon's 10th, Auburn's 11th, and Notre Dame 12th. But I don't think they'd be getting the 12th seed because, as you guys know, ranks 1 through 11, that's basically automatic, you know, they're automatically in the playoff now. So yeah, if you're seeded 1 through 11, you got an automatic playoff spot. But if you're like that 12th seed, you're not really in. So Notre Dame right now is currently out. Georgia Tech's currently out. So yeah, like the first 2 out is Notre Dame and Georgia Tech. Man, Florida slipped from 7th to 17th. Ouch. Yeah, they're not going to be in the playoffs. Absolutely not. Missouri's now in the top 25. UNLV and Pittsburgh. So right now, Navy looks like they're the 12th seed. So let's take a look at the college football playoff bracket. So it has us playing the Rose Bowl, Miami in the Orange Bowl, Georgia in the Sugar Bowl, and Texas Tech in the Cotton Bowl. And then the first round games would be Navy versus Duke, South Carolina versus Clemson. So we could see a rivalry game again in the first round between South Carolina and Clemson. Then you got Auburn, Michigan in the first round, and then Oregon, Penn State. So a rivalry game and then a Big Ten game in the first round. That is pretty insane. So yeah. And what's crazy is we could be playing either South Carolina or Clemson in the Rose Bowl. Yeah, that's crazy. And let's take a look at the conference standings right now. So, right now, if Michigan wins out, which they possibly can. So, if they win their next 2, and we win our next 2, so if we beat Rutgers and UCLA, we clinched our spot in the Big Ten championship game. But if Michigan loses to us, either Penn State or Oregon could be playing us in the Big Ten championship game. Unless Michigan's already played Penn State and Oregon. So let's take a look at the schedule for Michigan real quick. Whoops, I gotta just done this. Okay, so let's go here. So Michigan plays Northwestern, which is gonna be an easy win for them. And then they play Maryland. Okay, so did they play Michigan at any point? I mean, not Michigan. Ugh. Did they play either Penn State or Oregon at any point? It's not looking like it. So yeah, it looks like Michigan did not play either Oregon or Penn State. So that means, since they didn't play each other, since Michigan did not play either Penn State or Oregon this season, either Penn State or Oregon is going to get that second spot in the Big Ten title game, depending on if Michigan, loses to us. Which they will. They will lose to us. But, yeah. If they lose to us and they didn't play either Penn State or Oregon, that means it's going to be a 3-way tie for that second spot in the Big Ten title game. So that's going to be really interesting. And while we're here, let's take a look at the other conference standings here. So Miami and Duke still undefeated. So they have the 2 spots in the Big Ten, not the Big Ten, the ACC title game. The American Conference, right now, looks like Navy could be in it. If they win one more American Conference game, they're in the American Conference Championship. And it looks like Tulane and South Florida are in a two-way tie for the second spot in the American Championship game. Texas Tech, they win one more game, they're locked in for the Big 12 Championship game. West Virginia, currently in the second spot for the Big 12 Championship game. Conference USA, right now there's a three-way tie for first between Liberty, Florida International, and Middle Tennessee State. Nothing going on for the Independents. The MAC Conference. Right now, Miami, Ohio is leading the MAC Conference. And there's a two-way tie for the second spot in the MAC Championship between Toledo and Buffalo. Mountain West. UNLV is leading the Mountain West. And Hawaii's in second. So it could be UNLV Hawaii for the Mountain West Championship. So right now, Oregon State currently leading that Pac-12 championship, but I know they play Washington State one more time this season, so it could be a co-Pac-12 championship for those guys, possibly. Georgia has already locked up their spot in the SEC championship, and if South Carolina wins one more SEC game, they are in the SEC championship. So we could see Georgia, South Carolina in the SEC championship. The Sun Belt, right now, James Madison, they are one game away from winning the Sun Belt East Division title, and that will lock up their spot in the Sun Belt Championship. In the Sun Belt West, still anyone's game. Arkansas State's leading, but Southern Mississippi is catching up, as well as UL Monroe. So the Mountain West, the Sun Belt West is still up for grabs. But it looks like James Madison, pretty sure it was James Madison, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like James Madison possibly will lock up the Sun Belt with one more win. The Sun Belt East with one more win. Alright. So, with that, guys, I think I'm going to call this an episode. So I'd like to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of College Football 26. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it, subscribe if you're new to the channel, check out my other videos I've uploaded to my channel, and I shall see you guys next time for more College Football 26. So with that, I'll see you guys later.